Very proud of our defense today. I thought they were outstanding. Again, thought they tackled, kept contained, did the thing. I mean, totally dominated the game. Thought Roberto was outstanding, of course, on the day, which he always usually is. But again, big moments, big kicks. Kickoffs, well, had the one other than that. But all of our coverage teams were really good, except for the one time in the opening kickoff. But from that point, offensively, had some turnovers early, which are inexcusable. They deflected the ball, and then we fumbled one, and then got out of sync. But very big, right before the half, big drive. Defense set us up, got good field position. We got a good drive. Then we were able to steal 3 points before the half by getting a great kickoff, pinning them back, and then getting 2 minutes before the half. And even though we come out 2 minutes after the half, the first possession, and scored a touchdown, we got a field goal. So we scored in both of those things, started stretching the game. And defense got some turnovers, and then which we've been waiting on. Everybody been asking that question, so you can quit asking that question. They got them and took it in the end zone, did a great job. They established it was their day. Then offense, we got more rhythm as we go, but still very inconsistent on offense. Had a lot of yards, but very inconsistent, and had a lot of opportunities that we should have played a lot better offensively. Had some injuries on the day. We'll touch base on those as I get a report in, but Barron looked like he might have fractured an arm, and 80 had a concussion. We think he's fine. He was just throwing up. That was his thing, so we held him the second half and checking him out. He was very good after the game, so we'll have to wait and see on that. But there's some other nicks and knacks, but those are the two major things in which we had. But again, another great win. Continue to play better. Again, like I say, we're a work in progress. We've got to continue to grow in how we're playing, but we just keep getting better. Questions?
Jimbo, why? What did you see from Lorenzo Featherston that he was going to get the start today?
Well, we had him in nickel packages, the edges, and we getting that 4 down. We're rushing those guys. He on the edge and his length. We were going to allow him, when we played nickel and some dime things, to be that guy that started out there on the edge. And plus, Casher had a banged up shoulder during the week where he hurt in that game, but Featherston earned the right to be in that rotation and get out there because he can create so many things and create a lot of plays.
Those first 2 drives, I think he had 2 tackles for loss. What was your impression of him?
Very good early. His length, his size, his quickness, And then he made a few mistakes. He got pinned inside a couple times and lost contained. But I say that all the time. We always see those flashy things, but you got to go through those growing pains with those young guys too when little things like that happen. But he's going to continue to get better, and he can make us better as a football team. And the other guys are too. I'm still very happy with them.
Jimbo, how comforting is it, man, to have a fly out?
Oh, it is. It's amazing what that guy can do, and just how you call it, and when you get to that position where it feels comfortable and you can get those points, and he just walks out there and kicks it.
Do you watch them, or do you just assume they've gone in?
No, I watch them.
Okay.
I ain't gonna miss that. You don't get guys like I still watch him all the time. Plus, you don't get a guy like that. I'm gonna watch everything that guy does.
You had another possession where it would have been a very long field goal.
Yeah, he said he felt comfortable going the other way. We had more wind the other way, and he said he felt very good, 56 or 57 with the wind, about 52 to 53 without it. So it would have been about a 57-yarder, and plus they weren't moving the ball. And I thought we could pin them back before half, and we do. That's one thing. Kaysen, again, he had 2 really good punts and pinned them back, and inside the 20 we won the field position battle there. So it was no sense to take a chance there and lose the field position when we were dominating on defense, and it would have been right at the edge where he felt. He always gives me his range one way and the other, where he felt comfortable at.
Jimbo, third straight game with just kind of a slow start to the offense, getting sluggish. What's going on there?
I just not execute. When I missed it, we had the ball wide open. Their guy got a tip on it on a 3rd down, and it went up, and then we have a nice run, and Carlos cuts it back and runs into Josue. Josue should have tagged and got out of the way, but then Carlos still can't put the ball on the ground. We had 2 fumbles. Then we got going, but we got to get better.
How much did Ryan having to step in? Some of the snaps weren't the way.
A couple times early. And then it took. Then Barron got hurt. Then we had to get that flow of the game. But I thought Hofield did a nice job in the game. He had the one high snap late down there after the big play by Ehrman. But for the first time ever going in a game and playing, that was critical, man. And I think he's got a chance to be a really good player, and he needs to be now. But
Coach, you were talking about improving the tackling. How would you evaluate this performance today as far as tackling?
Tackling, I thought was very good. There might have been 1 or 2 out there in space that we missed, but very few missed tackle. Kept contained very well, and their players didn't get out in space. I thought we tackled very well in the game.
Mario Edwards was making a lot of plays in the backfield today, but I noticed that a lot of that was from the tackle position rather than the end spot. Can you talk about maybe with the emergence of Featherston and Pugh?
Well, it does, and then when you go to your nickel and dime package, what I said, you put Eddie and Mario inside. So then you got that athleticism on the edge with the size and power inside. It gives us a whole different dimension where we can be. And Mario can be a 3, a 5, or a 9, or a 7. And that's the thing about him. He has a lot of versatility in what he can do.
Yeah, 2 turnovers, I think, and 2 touchdowns in 15 seconds. Just how encouraging was that to see to make those plays?
Oh, it was, and create the, you always say when you want turnovers, just keep playing solid ball. The turnovers will come. You know what I mean? You keep winning. Put yourself ahead in the chains and the down and distance and force people to throw things. But I'll tell you what, they played hard. But and I'll tell you what, they're a very good defensive football team. They really are.
Jimbo, your 2 leading receivers are 2 freshmen. Can you talk about those guys
Ex-
stepping up with Rashad?
It really was shot out, and then they stepped up and really made plays. And like I say, Travis and Erman are really emerging into being really good players. And I think Pig is too. I mean, I say Jamon Harrison, that's his nickname. So, hold on, let me finish. So but I'm very happy with where their progress is, and feel very comfortable with them in the game at any time.
Number 2 and number 3 both lost. Any thoughts on that game?
I'm just glad we did. I'm not worried about them. I got enough worries on my own. I mean, I don't know what else is going on out there, but we just, again, that's why I say we get caught up and just play week by week, get better, try to fix your problems, and move on. I mean, that's what we got to do. We still have a lot of issues that we got to get better at, and as a football team, but we're plugging along.